Joseph, YouTube, welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is She Said.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Women are demanding answers, and they want to know, why are men so obsessed, so eager, so in love with the cheeks? No more wasting time. Let's check it out.
One thing I'll never be able to wrap my head around is like how serious sex and like that is to men.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's actually kind of scary when you think about it. I don't know how I feel about these. These are the mini crispy chicken tacos from Trader Joe's.
Looking dry as hell.
The fact that these men really put on a whole production, a whole play, just because they want to have sex with you, like, is it really that serious?
Yeah. It is.
Women.
Like, they will really sit there and put on a character. Act like they like you for months. Just so they can get some. Like, that must be so exhausting to have to play a role.
Sure.
For so long to fool somebody. Into thinking you like them or thinking you them just for some. Like, is it that serious? Like when you hear those stories.
Yeah. It is. No, it's really not that serious. I mean, to men who get laid, and that's not most men, right? To that small percentage of men, it's not that serious. But you have to understand, lady, most men don't get laid. Let's get back into it, guys. I'm sorry.
Men forcing, females to have sex, like, that's so sick. Like, that's so weird and so sick. Like, it's never been that serious. Like, to put in some, like, it's never been that serious.
For who?
Like, do y'all not crave what?
Yo, she's effing up that apple.
So ever, like, an emotional connection or like companionship, friendship? Like, y'all be quick to like want to get in bed with somebody.
That's not so. Yeah.
Trick somebody. Like, that's so odd. Like, it's very, very odd.
Is it?
Like, I can't even fathom.
You can't? All right, guys. So listen, we're about to check out some of these comments, but real quick, man, I'm sitting here and I stumbled on this video and I'm thinking to myself, this chick said a bunch of stuff, but I want you guys to really think about what she said, because this video is trending and a lot of women are chiming in and giving their own take on this perspective of like, why are guys so like, what's it about sex that men just can't get enough of? Why do they want it so bad? And this just goes to show you that women don't understand men in the slightest bit. Why? Because they don't have to. She's comparing women's unlimited access to D and saying, hey, look at us. We're not that desperate. We're not as desperate as you guys. And she doesn't understand that that's because at the drop of a hat, any woman today can get sex. Any woman today can have it. But the question is there anything that women are desperate for and that's equivalent to men being desperate for cheeks, right? To get laid. And the answer is yes. What is that thing? That thing is money and resources. And that usually comes through the form of marriage. That is the number one way women today secure wealth. The most wealthiest women in the world secured wealth through divorce. So let's do her video all over again. And here's the male version of that. Guys, I just can't understand why women out here care about money so much. I can understand why they just care about money so much. I can't understand why they care about securing resources so much and finding a husband. I just don't get why. They will literally set up a whole production, a wedding, and pretend to be this character dressed in white, walking around, all eyes on them, spend thousands and thousands of dollars just for that one moment, one day, all to pretend like they're in love with you. And then 70% of them are initiating divorce 5 to 10 years into the marriage. I just don't get it. What is it about modern women and their want to secure resources to secure a man. And if they don't realize that now, they will when they hit that wall. It's coming. Yeah.
I hate coffee. It's so strong.
It eventually will come. You eventually have to drink that coffee. But what is it about women? Is it that serious? And why are women so serious about locking down a man with resources? Well, because that is what they value. Have you ever seen how desperate a woman acts when she's dealing with a man who she feels attached to and believes he's the one, her one, the man who she wants to settle down with, have kids with, reproduce with? Men don't want to get married the way women want to get married. Men aren't rushing at the altar. We're not sitting there dreaming about a dream wedding. I mean, yes, I am engaged. Trust me, I'm very happy that I found the woman that I found because I plan to raise up kids in a 2-parent household, give them 2 parents, right? If you plan to raise children, that's the best statistical advantage for those kids, etc. I'm not telling you to do the same thing. I'm just telling you how I decided to move forward. She's not a modern woman, right? She obviously understands and has perspectives where we meet and agree, etc. I encourage men to protect themselves, etc. All that shit. Right? It's not about that. The point I'm trying to get across here is, besides me still knowing that, like, okay, I want a family, this, I'm not as desperate for the wedding and actually rushing into it. Why? Because I have more to lose in that situation as a man. Could it be that the reason why women aren't rushing for sex is just because they have more to lose? Because they're the ones who get the most attached after sex. They're the ones who have to carry a child, etc. So, of course, to them, they're going to be more selective, and they've access to endlessly. All that. The truth is, both men and women are desperate. Eventually, all women become desperate in the sense of finding companionship. Let me say most. Because there's some women out here who, they don't mind being by themselves. But most of them, the wall's coming. They'll realize it. And it's not that men are these weird creatures for tricking you into bed by pretending like they love you. Because if that was the case, then most of you women who initiate divorce would be just as evil. Because not only are you messing up the man's life, but you're messing up the lives of families and households. But hey guys, look, I may be wrong. Let's check out a few of these comments, see what the people have to say. First comment here comes from a woman, and she says it's very scary actually. So she's talking about men and their want for the cheeks. Another comment here from another woman says it's actually very demonic. And somebody responded and said, yep. And a woman there says, you use the perfect word. So now men are demonic for wanting the cheeks. Another comment here says, no, because imagine being that desperate. Yeah, you will be. Every, bro, these women act like they've never been desperate for a man before. Women are desperate in their own ways. Another comment here says, what makes it even scarier, she says, is how most of them not even good at it like that. Kind of like how most women who want a relationship and marriage aren't really good at being wives, right? Kind of like that. Another comment here says, I literally was thinking about this yesterday. We'll sell you a whole dream just to sleep with you is crazy. Or we'll sell you a whole dream just to secure the bag in marriage is crazy. Or pretend like they're attracted to you to get resources, extract resources, be around, etc. You guys know how it goes. Another comment here from another woman says, it's sick when you think about it long enough. Yes, that's why a lot of men today aren't rushing into marriage. Yes, it is sick when you think about how a lot of women use marriage as a form of securing the bag instead of actually building a family, and they value loyalty to them over the health of the overall family that they've built. Another comment here from another woman says, makes your skin crawl if you think deeply about it. Yes, modern women today aren't wives. It does make everyone's skin crawl, at least it should. Another comment here says, getting cursed out by them when you ignore them. Oh my gosh. Another comment here says, for 5 minutes of glory. Yeah, for 5 years of marriage. Then she's graduating. Then she's Mary graduating. Why? Because she learned the lessons that the universe had to teach her. Another comment here says, especially how transactional it is to them. That is true. Marriage today for modern women is very transactional. I agree. Another comment here says, but the way they never seem drained by it or tired by putting up a play. How do they have the energy? Yes. I wonder how modern women have the energy to play like they're going to be in it for the long run and only to hit a man with a divorce blindsided. Another comment here says, but oh, we're not the prize, with the laughing emoji. But yeah, go lengths to get us. No, they don't go lengths to get you. They go lengths to get the cheeks. Another comment here says, and all to then judge women for their body count. Yes, I do think it's weird how women judge men today who are skeptical about relationships, signing documents that are signing away their rights within a marriage without protection or a prenup, right? You get judged for that for sure. This next commenter says, the problem is that they think they like us too until they hit, and now those feelings disappear. She says they're truly disconnected from themselves. You're very, very right. When women enter a relationship and then transition that into a marriage, they truly believe that they're going to be in there happily ever after. They don't suspect that marriage is a challenge and is difficult, and they give up way too early. And those feelings disappear. That feeling of happiness, that feeling of love, yeah, their whole life are based on feelings, and they should know themselves better and understand that life is more than feelings. I agree. What do you guys think? As always, I appreciate you checking out yet another episode of The Coffee Pod. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.